Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We are on the test server. Thanks to Plarium as always for letting me on. And yeah, we've got, you can see it down here in the corner. Minotaur Super Raids are here alongside a whole bunch of other actually genuinely really good quality of life changes. I ripped them apart for the last test server. I really didn't like the quality of life changes. Well, I really do like them this time. So this is the first up. It's number 2. The number 1 thing I've already, I'm sure, put out a video on it before the embargo, which is that Karnar is getting buffed, which is cool. But we've got Minotaur Super Raids. Super Raids in the Minotaur Labyrinth when the update is live. Now, I think they said in the past that these would be temporary events. We'll see how long they're going to be live for on the test server. But my understanding is that these Minotaur Super Raids won't be up all the time, that they'll only be up for a limited amount of time. So I'm not sure exactly how long it will be. We'll see what it is in the test server, and I don't know if that's going to match the live game, but it is what it is. I think if people really like them, hopefully they'll just make them always on in future. But here we go. And cool. I think that's actually a new thing as well. It now says max, which is interesting. And also here, there's going to be a pop-up warning that will inform you if some champions in your battle have maxed out masteries. Okay, I didn't get a pop-up, but I do see the max right there. Maybe it only happens in multi-battles. I don't know. If some champions max out their scrolls during a multi-battle, the ongoing sequence will be stopped. So let's see if I can make that happen. Hang on. And by the way, it is up for 3 weeks and 6 days. So 4 weeks. They're doing 4 weeks of Minotaur Super Raids. This seems to me like the sort of thing that might just be extended indefinitely. I don't know. So I think it was just Lemonisi. Let me run. Well, actually, let's throw in someone who does have someone who's. Let's put in Thor as well. He's got masteries done. Yeah. And I'll see if anything pops up. I'll let you guys know if anything pops up. Okay, so I made this happen. If we put in just Thor, I've been trying a couple of things. It will say, hey, you want to run Minotaur? Well, hang on a second. You've got this warning that pops up. So that's cool. Let's finish the run. Let's see if it will warn me after the run as well. I don't know. Okay, I did just have another thing happen. I tried to run infinite, and I was checking all the things are right. I tried to run multi-battles with Thor, and it stopped them. So when your masteries are done, it will actually just do the one battle. And you have to force it to as well. You have to force it to go, and then it will stop. So I think that will happen. I figured out that Dracomorph, just to save me some time, Dracomorph is almost done his masteries. So let me just go continue if we lose. We'll just hit continue everything, do 132, and I'll track his masteries over here. And yeah, we should see. It shouldn't need that many runs. He only needs 200. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll see if it will stop it automatically. Yep, confirmed. There we go. Sweet. So it does just automatically end the runs. Great. Bang. He hit max. It stopped the multi-battle. So yeah, you won't accidentally overcap in your multi-battle. And it also means you don't have to plan. I can just go, I want to get masteries in this champion, run the multi-battles, keep refilling the energy or whatever. Just do it. And yeah, it will stop. Now, obviously, with the super raids, you know, you might need one red scroll and it's going to run a super raid and cost you some energy. So you might lose a little bit there. But I mean, if you're very worried about that, just try to master multiple champions at a time or something. But that's sick. That's cool. Okay, next bit of quality of life. Doom Tower. This was one I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a great little change. I can't see it in the game quite yet. I don't have like Doom Tower accessible, but well, I mean, I guess I can try to. Do I have teams and stuff? Hey, sure. Let me see if I can smash through. Let's see if it does work here. While they're doing that, we'll read through what the update is. But the game will now save team presets from previous matching rotations and completed battles, regardless of whether you won or lost, for Doom Tower bosses and secret rooms. This is great. So, like, yeah, this is something that really bothers me. You know, you go into a secret room and I've got to put in all my champions, and if there's a specific setup that you used, it's not going to have that saved. And same thing with the bosses. Like, it's only a tiny thing, right? But I get to a new Doom Tower hard boss, I have to go into my team setup and then pick the right boss fight, like whatever. I got to pick my Dark Fae team so that they use the right abilities at the start of the Dark Fae. My understanding of this change, I'll come back to it, I'll pause it in 1 second here, but my understanding is that that will all just automatically load in now, which is great. It only saves you a few clicks, but every month it's just something you don't have to do and think about. That's just brilliant. Let's see if I can get there if it's working right now. Okay, yeah, so it's not working yet. I click in and this isn't lit up. But what I'm assuming this will do, obviously it does save your, the champions you used last time. That saved between rotations. I'm assuming it's going to save your team setup. So instead of me having to go down and be like, wait, which is the team oh, yeah, here we go. It's my Griffin team. All right, throw on my Griffin team. Great. It should just load this automatically. I just, I just go in, I click the boss, I click start, and it should be all done properly. I hope. I think that's what they mean. I guess we'll find out with the next update. Can't test it right now. The next change then is to gear. This is sick. We're replacing the option to destroy equipped gear for free, as opposed to taking it off, with the option to sell it instead. So yeah, if I come over here, I have the manage button now. You used to have two options. Number one, pay to remove gear, which sadly is still a thing. Anyway, but you could also just destroy it. Now you can sell it. So I can sell a piece of gear directly from a champion. Let me take some terrible rare champ that's in the Master Vault. But like, let's say, for example, I don't know, this guy's got terrible gear. I could put in my collection, sure. I could say, oh yeah, these 40 speed rare perception boots, no longer relevant for my account. Oh, I can sell them now. And presumably, if I want to... Must reset the champion filter. Okay. If I want to put him in the reserve vault, where is he? There he is. If I want to put him in the reserve vault. Oh, that sucks. Never mind. I still have to destroy. Boo! Boo! Okay, well, Ray, there you go. You got... We need another level of quality of life. So I can sell the gear from him, but if I'm putting them in the reserve vault, it's still going to destroy instead of selling. Okay, that still needs to happen. They might have forgotten about that one. I wouldn't be surprised. I will tell them. But yeah, okay. At least it's a step. But yeah, definitely throwing the champs in the reserve vault to sell multiple things at a time. Please let us do that. That'd be great. But I think this would be very helpful for newer players, especially. Right, you put on some terrible gear on your new characters. Just being able to sell it directly is great. The filter itself will receive a small adjustment as well. You'll be able to view the gear equipped by your champions or the gear currently in storage by checking one or both subfilters, which should make it more convenient to find what you want to sell. Furthermore, we ensure to select all button functions properly when you filter gear with the just new option. Okay, now this, what I can see from this looks sick. If I come into the filter, we now have this. And it used to be just the equipped toggle. Now I can do storage and equipped, which is actually pretty great. So... I don't know, like if I want to look at my top speed gear and let's say protection, I'm looking at absolutely everything. I can say, okay, well actually take away the stuff that nobody's wearing. I just want to see the fastest gear. Let's say the helmet. I want to see the fastest helmet that people are wearing. Okay, what about the stuff that's just in storage? All right, now I can do that. I can do them both. Just show me the fastest just in general. Okay, I can click both of these things. It's actually super cool. Sorry, I'm playing with the freaking nail clippers. Cut my nails at my desk the other day, and now it's fiddling with things. It's a terrible habit. Yeah. Anyway, that's sick. That's really cool. So nice update to the gear. Also, we'll add a drop down to the filter that allows gear to be sorted by the number of times a specific substat has been improved. Ooh, I actually missed that. I didn't read the full thing. Professional YouTuber. Substat. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's see. How many quad speed pieces do I have in my account? Hide set filters. I have 5 quad speeds. Cool, good to know. Quad speed weapon. That's a nice one. Nice set there. Stone skin. Probably should use this, eh? And some gloves. Cool. That's actually really cool. That's really helpful. So yeah, wow, great stuff for the gear filters. All right, next up, we've got improvements to the clan shop. And again, like I have to reiterate, I'm really happy with this quality of life patch. Like there's so much just great stuff in here. It's just good. Whereas the last patch, half the stuff was like, I don't even know if I want that quality of life. All of this is great. So for the clan shop, we'll make it easier to procure relic crafting materials from the clan shop. Rare crafting materials will become available for clans of level 5 and above once you've purchased the Yannica fragments from slot 6. Epic ones are coming for clans level 17 and above in slot 11. There'll be some glyphs in slot 12. And moreover, Basalt will be added to the clan shop in slot 15. Let's take a quick look at this. I won't bring up like the live game. I've got the live game here on my phone. I'll bring it up in a second. But we can see some of this stuff here. So if we go to the item pool, I'll bring it up and I'll just tell you the main differences. So you can look at your own game. We bring up the item pool. So this stuff is the same, but we get to slot 6. Before, this used to be just the 4-star glyph. Now it will change to, once you collect Yannicka first, so you have to get all the Yannicka fragments, which you probably should do. Once you've done that, it will randomly rotate, I assume, between clan fragments, 25 rare ones, or a 4-star glyph. I'll be honest, 25 rare glyphs is kind of useless, right? It's you just have to buy this 4 times, and then you get a rare chicken. Like you get just a chicken to level up as food for relics. Pretty much, it's not really useful, but it's cool that it's there. But let's be honest, it's not really useful. Now we come down further, and slot 11 has changed. Slot 11 used to be a 5-star chicken and a 5-star glyph. The 5-star glyph has moved into slot 12, so you're not getting anything new there from what I can see. That was a little bit misleading in their text. What did they say? You'll get some glyphs in slot 12, as if that's a new thing. It's not new. They've just moved the glyph from 11 into 12. So, yeah, again, it's only a 5-star glyph. It's nothing too special with new faction wars and all that. But we now have 25 epic fragments in slot 11. Again, 25 epic fragments, I honestly think is not particularly exciting. But hey, it's decent. It's decent. You know, you have a chance to get a legendary. That's okay-ish. Good chance for some epic stuff. It's better for food. So yeah, this will probably be worth buying, where, I don't know, the relic thing, it might be worth buying anyway, but it's not particularly impactful. This is probably worth buying just to level up your relic some more. We scroll down further, and then we have some changes down here. So for slot 14, it's interesting. There used to be a barrel. The barrel has moved from 14 to 16. So if you like your barrel, it just became harder to get. I don't know if anyone's really buying the barrel, so that's fine. Other than that, 14's the same. They just removed the barrel and put it into 16. Slot 15, this used to be either 10 rare or 10 epic clan fragments. They're gone. It used to have a 1-star basalt in there as well. Now there's a 2-star basalt. So you either get a 1-star or a 2-star basalt per week. Possibly you can buy multiples. I even see that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can buy multiples. But that's in there now. So yeah, the 1-star basalt was always there. Now they've added in a 2-star, and they've removed the epic and rare bits. And slot 16, this is actually a really big change. The top level, which is really hard to get to, obviously, it still has a random this is rare or epic gemstone. Okay, it looked like it was going to be legendary, but it's rare or epic, so that's kind of worthless. There's a 3-star basalt in there, or a rank 3 basalt in there now. That was there before, but the rank 2 has moved to slot 15. And it used to be 5 legendary fragments. Now it's 25, which is much more reasonable. And like I said, the barrel has moved there. So they've basically moved stuff around. The biggest wins are, again, you used to only get the relic fragments in slot 15, and you were only getting 10 rare or 10 epic. Now you get 25 of each, and you get them much earlier. With the legendary, they're only selling 5 fragments at a time. Now you get 25. So that's also better. Yeah, again, none of it's particularly exciting. I made a video on this recently, though, that I think that this feels somewhat about right. But, you know, I only really care about the mythical fragments. I don't really care too much about these. So there is that. And also, it still takes ages to actually unlock these higher things. So to get to the slot 15, you have to be a level 28 clan. That's really hard. So yeah, you'll be able to get some of this stuff pretty early, but getting the higher level stuff's not gonna... Actually, interestingly enough, I can see that there are 10 epic medallions in there. The item pool is clearly not updated properly on the test server. This is the old version, so ignore the stuff in the background. This is what's new. But yeah, what's new is fairly accessible epic fragments and very accessible rare fragments for your relics. And yeah, slot 16 became better. Slot 15, I'd say, is better as well. But It takes longer to get there. So there we go. And then finally, we've got a bunch of miscellaneous changes. And again, there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Number 1, requirements for the Win 3 Live Arena Battles Advanced Quest will be reduced to winning 1 battle. Great. That's great. That's really good. Okay. Requirements for the Advanced Quest to win 5 battles in Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun on stage 15 and above will be reduced to winning 3 battles. Okay. Again, that's really good. They're making it take way less, not way less, but a good bit less time. Not as much. I mean, this is 1/3 of the time. This is still slight, whatever, a 40% reduction or something. It's not as much, but it's still cool. This is really good. Number of quick battles for Hydra increased to 9. Yes, that's really nice. Love that one as well. We can actually jump in and see it right here. But yeah, if I want to go into Hydra, I've got 9 quick battles now. So like 3 attempts on average per difficulty. Really, yeah, that's just great. Why the heck not? Let's go. Champions who've already reached max level will no longer be visible when you tap select champion in the sparring pit. That's actually, it's a quality of life, right? It's small, but it's nice. So I want to put in a new champion. I don't have to scroll down to find something. I just click in, and these are only champions that need to be leveled up. Again, it's small, but it's a nice little change. It's less scrolling. The list of duplicate champions in the Empower Champions tab of the Guardian Ring will no longer scroll all the way to the beginning if you deselect a chosen champion. Instead, it will remain in the same position you scroll to. This is actually huge. So, yeah, again, for quality of life, what I typically do, like I pull a bunch of sacred shards for a video. I usually have to write down like a notepad of like the 10 different champions, and I have to search them by name because, like, if I go into my epics, if I come down here, I'm like, okay, Nizana. Never mind. Look at it. It pops me back out now beside Nizana, which is great. If I go to Archmage Helmet, okay, I've got the Gerhard. Cool. I'm back at Archmage Helmet. What about Taya? Okay. And I'm back at Taya. This is so much better. It used to keep popping you back at the top. So by the end of it, I don't have too many epics right now, but at the end of it, you'll be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling all the way down to get to your Force Affinity guys at the bottom, which is just miserable. So yeah, that's a huge improvement. Really like that. Yeah, that's such a small thing, but it was just this tedious task that they've fixed, which is great. Next, the champion filter will allow you to set specific value ranges for various stats. Huh? What does that mean? So I come into the champion filter. Champion stats. Yo! Oh, look at that! Okay, so I guess 419 might be the fastest champion in my account, but I can say, I don't know. I want champions between 350. I want to see everyone above 350 speed in my account. Wow, I can do it. That's super cool. It's actually kind of surprising me. I only have 8 champions faster than 350 speed. Hey, I mean, I guess we learn these things. Oh, I also don't have relics on the test server, so that's part of it. Well, I do, but I don't have any equipped. Yeah, okay, interesting. That's pretty cool. That's a win. And then finally, 9 champions will receive AI behavior improvements, but they'll be separate new. So I've got no idea what they are. But yeah, I think you put all this together. I mean, I did this the last time, and so I've got the wrong green as well. Looks a bit weird, but whatever. But last time I did this, half of these were red X's. I've been like, I actually don't want this. And then there's a few yellow question marks. I've been like, I don't even know if this is good. There was very few green ticks. I have to say this time, everything is good. And yes, we always want more, but I mean, heck, it's pretty good. And I love a lot of these little changes are just kind of nifty, actually. Yeah, like this stuff's really cool. Like, I don't know. I want to see stuff with, can I do multiple? What if I do 2? Okay, so it's only specifically. It would be good if I could do multiple. If I could say, I want to see everything with 2, 3, or 4 rolls into this. Or you can just select everything with crit rate. That also works. Yeah, cool. Man, a lot of nice little things. Yeah, the only thing that's a little bit of a question mark for me is the clan shop. I'm like, yeah, that's my main issue, is that, look, 25 legendary fragments is cool and all, but I kind of feel like, that'd be my main criticism. By the time you unlock slot 16, this could probably be 25 mythic fragments, right? Probably? Is that too easy to get mythical fragments? I don't know. I guess that's a big question mark, but waiting that long for the legendary fragments, feels a little bit weird, I will say. So the clan shop could maybe be improved a little bit more, but hey, it's a big step in the right direction. I don't know. It kind of brings it to this. This feels like, excuse me, what the clan shop should have been when they added the relics and they increased the levels and all that before. So this is whenever they last updated the clan shop, this is bringing it back to the point that it should have been at when they launched it. Now we're a few months on. We're probably ready for some more improvements as well, would be my thought. But hey, it's something. But yeah, honestly, lots of really positive stuff. Minotaur super rates would be a big time save to people. Yeah, just lots of fun things with gear. And yeah, nice. It's just nice. It's just quality of life. Things you're like, oh yeah, there was a bunch of things, honestly, in these lists where I said, hey, I didn't even know that I wanted that. But now that I've seen it, that's actually really cool. So there you go, guys. That is all the quality of life stuff coming in the patch. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.